Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from Demolition Hound. Imotoki is also present, where he is in Garrett Schmitzer's Zaku 1. Zaku 1 or Garrett Schmitzer's Zaku 1 specifically is still a really good suit. It's kind of been... It kind of has always been underestimated, I feel like, to a certain degree, because... for one thing, Demo is running the MMP-80 machine gun, which is not the usual thing. Most of the time it has the Rakaten bazooka, because more stuns is usually better. But I'm not sure if this is the grenade version of the MMP-80 or the other one, but yeah. Schmitzer's also only has one melee swing, which is something that, people tend to hold against it, but I really like the thing. There is some overlap with the standard Ifrit in terms of costs and capabilities, and it can't use the shotgun, which is, of course, a really good weapon because of the way it uses... it basically does enough build stun to stun immediately, which is... yeah, that is a really difficult thing to stop. Shotguns will stop things with stun defenses pretty consistently if you're close enough. But yeah, it's a good suit. It has stealth. It has a Sturmfaust. That's one thing it has the Ifrit doesn't. And it does good damage with its single swing on the Heat Saber. Let's see. This is a simple battle, so you can respawn from any of the checkpoints and your own base. And yeah, as you can see, relatively recent because there's Thunderbolt Agais and things of the like running around. And that's a good chop and a kill. But yeah, like I said, I've always liked this. I'm not sure if it is... I think like some of the higher levels of it have escaped the recycle ticket store, but like certain levels of Char Zaku, I believe this is still largely exclusive to the RT store. So that is something that, it's easy to forget to check it because actually legit new things only come out about once a week, and sure feels like forever for some of the high rarity things to cycle back in. But yeah, there's still things that you may not have in there, so it's one of those probably worth checking when you log in. See, good damage on that Doug Schneid Ifrit, about 3,000 on an upswing. 2,500 on a side swing, but now Demo has no health and is the only person left alive and running on feet besides. But he may be able... yeah, not quite. Does he have enough to not fall on his back? No. Unfortunately not. Yeah, if he'd had just a tiny bit more feet, he would have lived long enough to probably take out that Doug Schneid. But yeah, that's one of the ones that has a knockdown melee weapon, and it can be a real nuisance. Especially since, yeah, it just has good weapons all around. So I think it also, if I remember, it also has the shotgun, and that's a really, really nasty combination. Let's see, good chop there, 3390. Another one coming up on the feet, 3051, I think it was. Yeah, I think that Goof Heavy Arms type probably has some kind of leg buffer, that being the case. But, yep, MMP-80 does the tick damage needed to kill it. And, yeah, I've said before, more stuns are better, but with machine guns are really good in the right circumstances. Lower cost tends to be the right circumstance, but it isn't always. It's... when you're playing with randoms, it's often it's often a good idea to just bring as many stuns as you can, because you don't know what they'll be using or how they'll be playing. So, oh hey, it's a Desert Gem. Like that's I haven't seen those around in a long time, and it's like, so I've run 2 videos that they were involved in now over the last 2 days, if everything goes up in the order I intend. Which the order can change, so don't bet on it. But, yeah, and then that's another thing about ASL, is that it does make sure your bullets actually hit the enemy, but it's a lot less choosy as to where that they hit than you might be without it. So it is, I believe, a feature you can turn off, but yeah, the auto aim is worth it, but it makes it harder to target feet. So, and against something like the Doug Schneid, I'd want to be targeting feet. That said, round seems to be going really well. Going to be a close one, but yeah, demo's doing well. Looks like Moko is about to drop, but yeah, it's a good time to just get in. Good shot on a good stun on that DS. It's done. But yeah, good time to just get in and do what you can with this little time left, because this is possibly winnable. It's going to be close in the end, but yeah, there's not a lot of time to get something going, so you pretty much have to just go in guns blazing and hope. Let's see, yep, yeah, the heavy arms finger guns do work like a shotgun as well, so yeah, they pretty much will stop you. Good swing, good kill, and they did it. Wow, nice. Yeah, so 57-70, I think 56-65 is what they wound up with. That is really good. Yeah, and yeah, really good round. Let's see the stats. Top everything for demo, 2490 out of 5720, 99,000 damage, top assist score 540, and most targeted 6 and 3. Really good. That is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. So I think we're only about a month out from the release of the 2D HD remake of Dragon Quest III. And I'm really looking forward to that. Dragon Quest III is an excellent game. To be honest, from what I've seen of the monsters in the battle scenes, the Super Famicom version, probably still superior on that front, is like one of the last Super Famicom games, and the just sprite animation in the battles is just gorgeous, especially for the time period. But somebody published, the official Dragon Quest Facebook page, that's who, published a nice piece of promotional art for the game on their Facebook page, and it has made me really curious as to who is doing the art for this, because whoever it is, they have really nailed Akira Toriyama's like mid-90s style before he went to Photoshop and started doing digital coloring. His digital coloring was very smooth, but I really honestly liked the way he worked with markers. He was a really, really good colorist on top of everything else he did. And yeah, I want to know who the artist is for that. I'm wondering if it might be one of the people that does Dragon Ball manga for Jump at the moment. But yeah, whoever it is, they did a fantastic job.